Hello there and welcome to our coverage of the FIFA World Cup 2026 here on Kurunzi News. I am Milton Mukundi. Welcome to the show. After all the drama and the sideshows before the ball was kicked, finally the tournament took place and the ball was kicked. On the opening day, we had the opening ceremony and then the action began. South Africa against Mexico in a repeat of the 2010 FIFA World Cup. And this time around, it was Mexico playing hosts, and then later on in the day we had South Korea against the Czech Republic. Here is a rundown of the results of those two matches in Group A action. The goals were scored by Julian Quinones and Raul Jimenez as the South Africans were downed in that game that was attended by more than 80,000 fans in that stadium. Quinones got the first goal and also got involved in the second goal as Mexico dominated the game against Bafana, who finished the game with 9 men. There were 2 red cards for South Africa and 1 for Mexico in that game, making history as the first time ever that there were multiple red cards in the opening match. Actually, the first time ever to have a red card given on the opening match of the tournament. And then later on in the night, we had South Korea coming from behind to win their match against the Czech Republic. It was a very exciting game that was played later in the night. South Korea coming from behind to win. Substitute Oh Hyung-yu scored the winning goal in the 80th minute of their World Cup opener. Son Heung-min and company had dominated the game most of the 90 minutes, but it is the Czech Republic who opened the scoring before the Koreans rallied to win the game. In terms of how the group looks, the group now is topped by Mexico on goal difference, but they are joint top on 3 points with the Koreans, who are second only because they have conceded a goal compared to Mexico's clean sheet against South Africa. Bafana are trailing in that group, having lost by 2-0, and Czech Republic are third in that group. Let us now look forward to the other action on day 2, where the other hosts will be playing, and it will be Canada playing in the earlier game against Bosnia-Herzegovina. They are hosting the game, the Eastern Europeans, in Toronto, and then later on in the night it will be the USA playing host to Paraguay. It will be Canada's first ever match as a host of a FIFA World Cup, and coming up against a Bosnia-Herzegovina team that actually kept Italy out of this World Cup. Remember, Bosnia-Herzegovina beat Italy in the playoffs to secure their space in this tournament, and therefore it is going to be quite a match to look forward to. And then, of course, later in the day, all eyes will be in Los Angeles Stadium, where the USA are coming up against Paraguay side in their Group D opener. And this also promises to be quite a match, because this Paraguay team that the US is coming up against actually beat both Argentina and Brazil on their qualification on their way to the World Cup. what a game that promises to be, coming up against Mauricio Pochettino's Stars and Stripes, who are also enjoying a good run coming into this tournament that they are hosting at home for the first time in 32 years. Here now are the respective teams that will be involved in Group B and D, which feature Canada and the USA respectively, and thereafter would also give you a rundown of the squads from which the coaches will be selecting their matchday squad. As Kurunzi News, we invite you to share your football passion for the World Cup by sending us videos of whatever it is that you want to share with the world about your World Cup experience. It could be analysis, it could be predictions. Give us your reactions or whatever it is that you want to tell us. It could as well be where you're watching the World Cup from and what your thoughts are, and we will put it out to the world. You can do so by sending your videos on WhatsApp. The numbers are on your screen right now. You can also send us an email to the contacts that are shown on your screen. You can as well comment on this video and we'll be able to read your comments when we have the next show. For now, I want to remind you that if you have not subscribed, make sure you do so and get the notification alert on so that you don't miss anything that we bring you on Kurunzi News. Remember, you can also get to follow us on all the social media handles. At Kurunzi News is our identity, and you can also read our website kurunzinews.com for all the latest news and updates. And remember, we will be traveling around the different cities and venues of the World Cup, where we'll bring you some exciting content and trivia, including other information about things that you do not know or you may want to know about the host cities, and from the fan zones, getting to speak with different people, and would also be able to bring you all the build-up and the reactions from around the match venues. On behalf of the team, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Once again, I am Milton Yekundi.